Hello everyone. It's not Graham here. That's scary, huh? I just broke into Graham's house. I'm from DC actually. I'm Jeb. And just come out, want to talk to Graham about some real estate. He's a real estate entrepreneur. He's a broker, agent, and an investor. And he gets people motivated to buy real estate. And I applaud that. I've been doing it for 4 decades. And I know one of the most important things you have to do is start. And Graham got lucky. He started at the low cycle and he's continuously bought all the way up. And that's a great thing because a lot of people after they buy the first one think they're paying too much for the next one when it goes up and up. But he continued and he motivates young people to start and he takes them through the journey of financial independence through personal finance management, which is the key. You have to build that nest egg to take opportunity. Opportunities when you can buy a property to have the down payment, and opportunities to buy stock or other things when the opportunities present themselves. So I applaud Grant. He's got like 2.5 or 2.4 million subscribers. And the one big question I always ask, okay, he's got this Tom Clancy's book and this Double Tap. There's no financial book here? Come on. I brought one. I'm going to talk to you about Tom McKay. He's an old-time real estate investor. He's been doing it for nearly 4 decades. I've recommended his book, and I've never met Tom, never talked to him, never emailed him. But we'll go over and break into his place next. Come on. It's all in fun. But anyways, I'll leave this one here for Graham. Anyways, this gives you different perspectives. Graham motivates you to do it when you're young. Tom I bought my first house when I was 18. Tom when he was 19. But then you get to see what happens after you've done it for 4 decades. Everybody has a different strategy. I have a different strategy than Graham does because our ages are different. Think about it. I couldn't buy a property now and be worried about a 30-year mortgage. It's just too late in my life cycle. But young people, when I bought my first house, or Tom bought his first house when he was 19, that's when you get in, and then you build upon that, and your strategies will be different as your life goes on, and your investment pool expands. And Tom, one thing he does, he invests in commercial, residential, and he has properties that he buys to hold for passive income and retirement, and other ones that are like the pool to sell and get another better property through 1031 exchanges. So, in Graham, he's accumulated his properties buy and hold, which is a different strategy. So during your different periods of life, you might have different strategies. We all know Grant Cardone. Well, he gets people to invest through a syndication. I don't like syndications because you send them your money and you don't know when you're going to get it back. You've got little control over that. I like to buy my own property. Graham buys his property, Tom buys his property, and we manage our properties. And if we see something we want better, we can sell one and build up and move on to the next. So that's important things to know about what strategy is best for you in real estate. Now, I'm going to go over to Tom's place and we'll talk a little bit about Tom. And if you don't subscribe to Graham already, subscribe. Go over and subscribe to Tom at Flip Anything USA. He's only got 11,000 subscribers, I think, but I'm an educator, a broker, an appraiser, and he gives you action items, and this book of his is filled with great things if you're just starting out. But I don't condone flying across the country and breaking into people's businesses or houses, because we all know what can happen if you do that. So, anyways, let's go over to Tom's place and talk a little bit more about real estate. Subscribe to Graham. Subscribe to Tom. And I'm a busy professional in real estate, so I'm just starting my channel. I only got like 100 subscribers, but subscribe to me too. Thank you. See you over at Tom's. Hold on a minute. I'll be right over there. So it's Jeb. I'm back again. Just broke into Tom's place. I guess he's in Texas. Graham, I think, was in Nevada. Grabbed a bottle of wine here. Tom's sort of a little wine snob. This is Chateau Lafite Rothschild, 1962. That comma's a California wine guy. Stuff dead. Anyways, Tom has a different strategy, but you can learn a lot from him too, because he's been doing it for 4 decades like I have. And over that time period, you're going to start out with, sometimes you're going to be well funded, sometimes you're going to have less funds that you can invest in. Sometimes you're going to want to look at commercial, sometimes you're going to look at residential. Everybody has a different strategy, and everybody can win with a different strategy. There's no one size fits all in real estate investing. Okay? I'm not going to, critique everybody on the internet about the way they invest. There's good ways for some people and bad ways for some people. But you just got to be aware of the people that are constantly asking you for your money or want you to invest with them, and they aren't putting no skin in the game. So, but Tom has a book, Wake Up and Smell the Real Estate. I'm a real estate educator, and I read just about every real estate investing book. I should write one. But this is one of the best. It's short, concise, to the point, and full of experiences and things that are practical to put into practice right now. I've recommended this book for like the last year. I give a bunch of more out to my students and stuff. But you have to look at it. You can learn from Graham. You can learn from Tom. And even Grant Cardone. You might learn, this isn't what I want to do. You don't want to send your money away to somebody and not be sure when it gets back. Look at my past videos. I don't make a lot of videos. I'm a busy real estate professional, and I'm often up till 2 a.m. every night trying to finish the work for the day. Every day banks call me, and I have to say no 80% of the time for the work I'm offered. But I'm an active real estate investor, certified general real estate appraiser, one of the top real estate educators in the country, and during the mortgage crisis was one of the top REO asset managers for one of the largest banks. And what that means is they had a portfolio of properties they foreclosed on or were going to foreclose on, and I'd go out and determine should they foreclose on it. If they did foreclose on it, I would be in charge of getting rid of the property from that point on. But there's a lot to learn in real estate, and you gotta start. So no matter if you're 18 starting, like when I first started, or 19 like Tom, Tom was sort of a late bloomer. Or Graham, who's 30 now and been doing it for like 10 years, get going. It doesn't matter if you're 40 or 50. The strategy's just going to be a little different, and you're going to have to pick what type of investments you can do. But time's your friend. Even 10 years goes by, and you'll see that you have equity built up, and then you can change the deal or possibly make the deal you have better. I'm Jeb. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to Tom's channel. I've only got like 100 subscribers. Tom's got like 11,000, and Graham has like 2.3 million. So, but we can learn something from everybody here, and that's what I admire about Graham. He gets young people started investing in real estate and gets their personal finances in order, which is a prerequisite for getting involved in real estate. Tom has been there for 4 decades, broad range of experiences, residential, commercial, retail, industrial. I've done it all. I got a degree in real estate. Neither of those guys have a degree. So it doesn't matter your education. You can be successful. So thank you very much for listening. Like I said, I don't condone breaking into people's property, but press the like button. Maybe if I'm doing time, I'll see it.